should hire some help.
Taking a break, cuties? I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have quite the talent for business. The potions seem to be flying off the shelves.
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing. We were just talking about how we could use some help around the shop.
Oh, are the orders piling up already? Having trouble keeping up?
Yep, we're officially swamped. Paimon never...
Well, I can't say I'm surprised by the success. I was actually anticipating this kind of response. While you two were busy with the shop, I was talking with Freda about some possible ways to make the business more efficient. After observing your work, I made note of several improvements we can make to the brewing, cultivation, and sales aspects of the business.
Wait, so you've been doing things behind the scenes this whole time? I kinda thought you were just slacking off.
Hey now, I'm actually pretty reliable when...
So how are we supposed to put those improvements...
Well, I discussed things over with Freda, and the two of us came up with a plan. I'll let her give you the details, though. Why don't you go and find her?
Traveler! Paimon, hello! Is there...
Well, we've been a bit swamped lately, so Lisa...
Yes, currently there are 3 areas you can improve. Brewing, cultivation, and sales. Increasing your efficiency in these areas will make it...
Wow, that sounds just like what we need! Let's give it a try, Traveler!
Looks like all the preparations needed for...
Greetings, Traveler Paimon and Lisa. Sucrose! It's been a while since... On the way here, I overheard quite a few people talking about... At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs. But judging by the...
Sucrose, you...
Yeah! We've been able to make potions without... You mastered potion making in such short amount...
I wouldn't be surprised if she became a potion master one day.
Still, if you managed to master potion making in such a short amount of time, we should...
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked about. As I understand it, the goal was not just to create and sell potion. Thanks to your shop, the public's understanding of alchemical potions has increased quite a bit. Perhaps, one day, they'll even be able to make simple potions themselves.
Without the proper training, though.
You're right. With Lisa there to mentor you, Traveler, we could rest assured that nothing would go wrong during the potion-making process. However, when it comes to the general public, we have to think of a way to ensure that any resulting So, Mr. Albedo is planning to establish a set of criteria to evaluate various levels of potion-making ability. People will have to...
Let me guess. You would like us...
Yes. Although it would probably be more accurate to say that we would like you to help us finalize the contents of the exam. In order to ensure a proper level of difficulty, we need to first collect the relevant data. That's where our mock exam comes in. If you could take it, Traveler, you will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
What a great idea. I must admit, I'm very interested.
Wonderful. To pass, satisfying additional... Okay, all of this is Just do what you normally do and you Oh, retakes are allowed! Yep. Just let me know when you're ready. Your movements are quite practiced. That was a piece of cake! Wow. Alright. I believe I've collected all the necessary feedback. I'm gonna head back to the lab now. Traveler? Paimon? Huh, looks like you're running a business. Oh, hey, Diona! And Tone Deaf Bard. What brings you to the shop?
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake. Bards have an extremely keen sense of smell, you know.
Again with the nonsense! Don't listen to him. We were actually in the middle of looking for some cocktail ingredients. Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the cocktail, so she asked me to come up with some new drink ideas. The bard over here is performing at the event. When he saw me getting ready to leave, he insisted on tagging along to help.
Well, what better way to be the first to try your new concoction than by helping you collect ingredients?
Well, that explains your enthusiasm then. You're only that generous when alcohol is involved. Anyway, I was having some trouble coming up with new ideas for ingredients to use. I've already experimented with just about every ingredient you can find around Mondstadt, even the weirdest ones. The bard saw me struggling and told me he had an idea, so we split up for a while. I didn't get my hopes up, but sure enough, he came back a little while later with a rare ingredient I'd never used before. Ooh, what is it? Some sort of secret? Come on, bring it out so we can see.
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine. It was once buried in the snow and is still cold to the touch even now. I'm sure it could be used to produce a drink with an entirely new sort of mouthfeel.
Whoa. Well, if anyone can find something like that, Paimon supposes it'd be you. Unfortunately, this ingredient is not easy to find.
Well, don't worry about the ingredients, Diona. I'll figure something else out. You should head back so you can get a head start on working that mixology magic.
Uh-huh, because the sooner I get started, the sooner you get to...
Well, just think of it as a way to pay me in advance for all...
That still doesn't solve our problem, though. Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new drink? Huh? Infuse drinks with different effects? But Oh, Paimon gets what she's saying. Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. Our potions are one of the hottest commodities in Teyvat. But what do potions have to do with drinks? You can add them as an ingredient, of course. Potions can add all sorts of different effects. For example, with a little alchemy on your side, you can... Wow! I never knew potions could do something like that. I see. How about a potion that makes people never want to drink alcohol again? Oh, that's right. Even if we could make one that discourages people from drinking, it would only last for a little bit before wearing off. What a shame. And here I thought, it's okay. We'll try to see if we can...
Actually, I've always been curious.
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around a drunk person?
So your gripe isn't really with alcohol. This may sound a little weird, but I wonder if it's...
So you mean a potion that can keep someone sober and awake? Huh. Sounds like something we could do. What do you say, Traveler? Perfect! I can just see it now. The more alcohol, they'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of drunken depravity. It's decided then. Please make me a potion that can keep people sober.
Gotta say, I'm starting to get really curious about what that drink's going to taste like.
How's the potion coming? So, how's the potion coming? Wow. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing.
Wait, don't leave without me. I thought you were gonna let me be the taste tester.
Of course. Operation
And just like that, another problem solved.
alcohol that doesn't make you drunk.
Paimon. How is the potion making?
Sucrose, you're back!
I should have known. I'm sure this exam will all... Well, ready to begin?
We're getting pretty good.
I'm so glad I asked for your...
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, is that Master D-Luke?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing in this neck of the woods?
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. I think it was a bit, but seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really...
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard about our shop. Wait, are we that famous already?
No need. The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer, in such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply lines. If you were in the wine business, you'd already be one of our biggest rivals.
What? Threat? Rival?
Oh, you sure seem eager, cutie. Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt. Are you just itching to see whose business prowess would come out on top?
A competition with the Traveler. That's not a bad suggestion. You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become competitors, I'm sure you'd throw many a challenge my... But I was really just using the wine industry as an example to Actually, the success of...
Good for your business.
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though, you have to get off work early. For the alcohol industry to...
That's exactly... Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people...
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in... I never thought about it. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together, then. Hey, why don't you try out one of our potions?
I do have quite the... Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can reduce the anxieties of the user.
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user's attention to detail? That almost sounds a little contradictory to me. I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do...
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer base for my industry. After a period of high stress, like a busy... That level of stress and exhaustion...
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before.
Oh, my poor little...
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention, so that people can enjoy the finer things.
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. If we can increase the alertness of those too exhausted to perceive the subtle notes...
Well, it's definitely a unique request. So we should get to thinking then. First things...
How's the potion coming? Have you finished?
We're finished with the potion.
Oh, I thought you might... Wow. The effect. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to make a bulk purchase order for this potion. Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. Elzer will set my plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the effect.
So you plan to make alchemical potions part of the wine drinking experience itself? Interesting.
If our potion was enough to impress...
Well, there's still work to be done, so in any case, it's... Oh, and if you have some time.
For sure! Paimon can't wait...